Pokémon are you battling with? In this course, I'll teach you a few techniques that should help you out in battle. During duel phase, press down on the directional buttons to enter into a low stance. While in low stance, press the Y button to use a quick attack. Press the X button while in low stance to use an attack to knock down your opponent. Try to land an attack from low stance. It doesn't matter what kind. By pressing up on the directional buttons, your Pokémon will take a high stance. By pressing the Y button in a high stance, you can perform an intercepting attack on an airborne opponent. In a high stance, you can press the X button to use an attack that will parry low-to-the-ground attacks. Try to use an attack from a high stance. Keep it up! You can hold down the button to charge up your counterattack. It'll take some time to charge, but you'll deal more damage, and you'll also get a combo for managing to land a hit. By charging up your counterattack, you can increase the amount of time you can ward off your opponent's attacks. Try to charge up a counterattack. During a counterattack, use the directional buttons and R button to cancel and move into a dash step. This is simply called a cancel. You can use counterattacks to deflect your opponent's attacks and then cancel. Try to cancel a counterattack. Piercing attacks are special moves that cannot be blocked by counterattacks. For example, counterattacks with a fully charged hold become piercing attacks. Your best bet with counterattacks is to take the initiative and get the first move in. In field phase, you can also hold the last hit of a homing attack to make it a piercing attack. Your Pokémon won't take any hits while knocked down. And it'll get back up on its own, too. But this will give your opponent the chance to move in for an attack, so you'll need to be careful. Depending on the attack, You may take some damage regardless of whether you had your block up or not. This is called block damage. But you'll never be KO'd by block damage. If you keep blocking against an attack, you'll notice that the block will start to turn red. If you don't release it, you'll eventually get hit with a guard break. When you're hit with a guard break, you will be left momentarily defenseless. How many attacks you can endure before getting hit with a guard break depends on the Pokémon. Blocking is important, there's no doubt about it. But try not to get hit with a guard break. While in Synergy Burst, you won't be stunned from taking a few small hits. So you can move in for the attack without worrying about your opponent's ranged attacks one bit. Try to hit an opponent using a ranged attack with a homing attack. When your opponent uses their Synergy Burst, you'll want to try to use the X button for strong attacks to stun them, or grab attack to try to stop them from getting in any attacks. You can link up one attack with the next. This is what we call a combo. Let's try to land a simple combo. First off, try out this combo. You don't have to master high-level combos right away, but it might be fun to try things out once you get the hang of battling. I'm sure you've already noticed that battle Pokémon all have different amounts of HP, right? On top of that, how quickly the Synergy gauge fills up and how long a Synergy Burst lasts also differ from one Pokémon to the next. Crazy, right? There are all sorts of different battle stages, and the battle arenas themselves vary slightly in shape and size. Battle Pokémon all have their strengths and weaknesses, and you'll have to be ready to switch up your fighting style from time to time. As you battle, your Pokémon will increase its skill level. As you increase your skill level, you can apply those skill points to whichever skills you'd like. As your skills level up, you'll get all sorts of useful advantages in battle. Remember, you can switch out your skill points from My Town whenever you want.
Tutorial finish.
The Ferrum League Finals are held in a super huge stadium. It's the rules here to battle with a specific Pokémon. Keep checking back as it changes each day. You can receive rewards like bonus skill points from your battles here. It might be difficult battling with a Pokémon other than your usual partner, but it's pretty exciting too. Show them what you're made of.
Round 1. Fight!
You're up against a fast opponent. Drive them back to the wall. Nice! You have a big attacking rival. Let's keep our block up now. Your support stage is full. Your opponent called in some support. I choose you! Too early to use your energy first. Great! You did it! The next round is where it counts. That battle was awesome! Can I expect some more of that for the next one?
Round 2.
Fight! Just remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the battle. That was awesome! You're losing HP. Your synergy stage is full! Now's your chance to lose first! Alright! Keep it up and this one's in the bag! Alright, let's call in some support! I don't think you can take any more. It's really ticking away. I choose you. Great. Great. Pokemon do you want to tag for support?
Round 1.
Fight! Just do your thing and you'll be fine. Synergy gauge up. Nice! Keep it up and you're golden. You're starting to get the hang of this, and your support gauge is full. Normal attacks are useless against counterattacks. Still too early. Use your energy first. Great, you did it! Come on, let's win this next one. All right, keep that up for the next battle.
Round 2.
Fight! Are they gonna give us a taste of a different style of battle? That was awesome! Your opponent's support gauge has increased. Nice! Shoot it up and you're golden. Time to recalibrate your attacks from field play. It's ranged back and nicely done! Great battle! You can distribute the skill points you received by going to Pokémon settings in My Town. Choosing the right support set is important, you know. You can check your play data and change a number of settings here. You can equip items you've obtained or change your title. And you can change your battle Pokémon too. You can also view replays of your previous battles in the battle log or in saved replays. Replays of your previous battles against other players will be automatically recorded in the battle log. However, old battle replays will be automatically deleted, so make sure to save the ones you want to keep, okay? And in Options, you can change the sound and controller settings. Be sure to give it all a try.
はじめまして。私の名前はニア。
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Nia. Have you been checking the mission panels for Ferrum League? Don't you just love it when you clear a mission